Hello everyone and welcome.
Hello from VoiceOver Sammy. What we will need for painting our jewelry dish is paintbrushes, any kind of acrylic paint, old plastic lid, old small bowl, old plastic cup filled with water, and Mod Podge. I'm just going to go through the supplies that we need one more time. These are the paintbrushes that I have. We won't need to use all of those. And I'm just going to show you here the different types of acrylic paints that I have. You can use any type of acrylic paints that you want to. I also have this little container of paint by number acrylics. So see, you can use whatever paints that you'd like. These are my most expensive acrylic paints. You don't need the most expensive, that's okay. I have a plastic lid to put my paints on. And this is the bowl that I'll put the Mod Podge in. And this is the cup that I put my water in. This is the Mod Podge that I use. I use the high gloss. I'm going to be using the pink melon acrylic and the paint by number blue. And I'm just going to pour this acrylic paint out on my plastic lid. And then I'm going to try to find my paintbrushes over here, the ones that I would like to use. And I already poured the blue out. And so I'm looking for another paintbrush just in case I need it. And I'm going to add a little bit of water to that paint there to thin it out. And I just put water in it right there, and I'm stirring it around just to try to get the right consistency. I don't want it to be too thick on our air dry clay. And I'm just going to place that on the inside and on the outside. I'm going to put it all the way around so I see no white appearing at all. Sometimes you have to go and you have to put 2 coats on here because you can see through. And that can be due to the paint being a little bit thin, but that's okay. You just go over it one more time if you'd like. For this one, I didn't paint the bottom. It's okay. You can paint the bottom if you'd like. It gives it a little more color on the bottom. It's not that stark white, so if you'd like to do that, you can. And I'm going to add a little bit of music here. Okay, now that I have the entire surface painted in pink, I am going to grab that paintbrush there and I'm going to dip it in that blue paint, and we're going to make sure that the paint on there there's a lot on there. And then we're going to take our finger and put it on the very tip of the paintbrush, and we're going to splatter that paint onto the surface. We're doing what Jackson Pollock did. He's an American painter. He was a major figure in the abstract expression movement, and he is widely noticed for his drip techniques. So that is what we're doing here. We're just splattering that paint on the surface. If you get a chance, just look him up. His paintings are really, really cool. Okay, this is looking really good. Okay, Mod Podge time. We have the Mod Podge already put in our small bowl, and I have my paintbrush, and I'm going to put the Mod Podge on to the surface here, and you just work it in just like you did the paint. We want to make sure that our paint is completely dry before we add the Mod Podge. We don't want to smear the paint around because it's not dry yet. We also don't want to paint the bottom of this right now. You can wait until your Mod Podge is completely dry and then add it to the bottom if you'd like. We just don't want to add it right now because it'll stick to our cardboard that we have it sitting on or newspaper that we have it sitting on. So I'm going to add a little bit of music here so we can enjoy. Okay, this is looking really good. It's nice and shiny on the outside and on the inside. Great job. I just wanted to take the time to show the finished jewelry dish with a couple pieces of jewelry in it. I think it turned out really, really well. Thank you for joining me today.
See you next time. Bye!